Eli Crew, welcome. Hope you're enjoying this. Spartan rolled this today for the intro. Thank you very much. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant work. I don't know what else to say other than thank you, sir. Thank you, my brother.
You're good. Don't worry, mate. It's StreamYard fucking up the brother's joint, mate, with all the clicking and shit on it. And it's not like that on the YouTube. It's mad. And we're paying for this shit, you know?
Yeah, right.
Ruin a guy's joint, man. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I thank you for the effort and and everything that's up here.
Oh, you're all right, mate. You're all good. That's it.
Right on, right on. Well, crew, here we are. Thank you again, Spartan. In the Melt with Fervent Heat, and here I am. And wow, a lot to talk about. But before that, I want to go ahead and bring in somebody here. Tobias is here. I'm going to bring Tobias in, and we'll get this rolling. Here we go.
Good
evening.
Hey, Tobias.
Good evening. Great to see you back, Tobias.
Thanks. Nice to be back.
It's good. It's good. I do like to see the next generation just stepping in the breach, as they say, and with no fear, and a wonderful smile. So it's always good. It's always
Thanks.
good.
Thanks.
You know, I hope your day's been blessed. I mean, I'm staying incognito for as long as I'm here. I might be 5 minutes, it might be 5 hours. No, it won't be 5 hours. The mafia will be on my tail, and it's in the melt tonight. It's not bad.
Right.
So I just want to say thanks for coming in, Tobias. I'll be watching in the wings. Dino, have a good show. I may jump in, I may not. You'll have to wait and see. Yeah. But you know me, I'll probably fall asleep, so please don't hold it against me. But I will be watching for a while to jump in if need be, if there's any issues at all. So guys, have a great evening. Eagle Eye Crew, enjoy yourselves. I'll be in the back room.
Lovely. Thanks, Spartan.
You're welcome.
Right on. Yeah, wow. What a day today. First off, Eagle Eye Crew, let's do some house cleaning. We'll get this out of the way. Melted Red Brick University. Like, share, and subscribe. Donate if you can. This is where you find Meltology. We break it down every night as much as we can. Trying to bring people in, spread the word. Our Melted Reality with Mark. Like, share, and subscribe. Tune in to Red Brick Secrets. Mark's weekly stream. Won't be tomorrow. It'll be next week. Mark's on vacation, but check our Melted Reality out as well. Like, share, and subscribe. Donate if you can. Yoakum, the Tartarian Meltdown, of course. Like, share, and subscribe. Yoakum, watch his documentaries. Meltology 101, of course, breaks it down plain and simple, very calm, powerful evidence. Deborah Watson, Red Brick Chick, check her out. Who else we got? Jan, Truth Seeker 69, Truth Seeker 69, check her out. Donate to them if you can. Like, share, and subscribe. Knowledge, another one. Eagle Eye Crew. If you're in the group Knowledge or in, post up your link. We'll throw it on. It might be in the page already in the description, but check him out. Shepu. All mountains are melted red brick buildings. Research my research. Fruitkiss. Check him out. Donate, like, share, and subscribe. Wow, who else we got here? So gosh, if I'm Deborah, Tara Johnson, her stream too. Check Tara out. Same, like, share, and subscribe. And if I didn't get you now, I'll get you at the end of the cleanup during the end of the stream. So, but now that that's out of the way, Tobias, how you been? How's your day?
Good evening.
How's your research been going? How you doing?
I'm doing good, thanks. Yeah. Research is good. I'm really, I'm enjoying work again. I work as a postman and in Windsor, and there's loads of old world and mud flood buildings. So, for 18 months or so, I'm like, all right, I've got a whole new level of things to look at and find. And I found my first really melted brick wall today. I've walked past it 200 times. So on my way to the rest of the route, I look at all the others, and today I was like, that's melted brick. Oh, wow.
Right.
So yeah, it's awesome. I'm loving it. And then whenever I have time to get on the computer and start looking for stuff, I'm like, right, well, where can I look? And everywhere.
Right.
So yeah, really just thoroughly engrossed with it all at the moment and loving it.
Right. It's very enjoyable, but sometimes aggravating. But like today, I was working all day collecting evidence, chit-chatting with people. Tobias and I even, practice this coming in, make sure you come in. I've been having tech issues the last week, y'all know. I'm working through some bugs. Today I went in and did a power wash, it's called, more like a defrag. Trying to get rid of these glitches and stuff. And I come back up and I had to re-log into even my Wi-Fi link here. I had to redo everything. And, it's just been, I just come on in enough time to get on the StreamYard. The setups that I had prior to defrag is my format's changed. And some things aren't letting me do what I used to do. And I even went in and looked at my evidence, and it's gone.
Oh.
So right before
That's not ideal.
I rushed on Yandex and just grabbed a few as much as I could, just so I could bring something up tonight. But yeah, I was researching some stuff all day, collected some old world photos that I need to go back and I guess get again. But yeah, I tried to click into my evidence earlier, and it's all gone.
Oh man.
So
oh, that's harsh.
You know, I'll share what I got. My main intent today was, you know, show evidence, of course, but to get these bugs worked out of my system, get the stream up, get it going. Spartan put a lot of work into setting this up, so I want to come through as much as I can on my way. And you know, and I'm fighting through it here. I'm going to get better. But everybody in the crew, you know, I love you. You hang in here with me. You show up for the melt. We've got Fred in the nest. We've got Knowledge, Benny Boy, Alchemos 83, Dervo C, Spartans in there somewhere too. Knowledge, of course, you know, all the Eagle Eye crew coming in, you know. So that's great. Hopefully James might be in with some evidence. I sent a couple links out to some others. If they come in, we've got some evidence there too, but we're just going to get through this right now and make sure that we got in the melt past us tonight and finished out. And thank you again, Tobias, for helping me out with it.
You're welcome. Yeah, well, so far so good. This stream seems quite smooth. There's no delay this time, which is lovely.
Right. Exactly. So I don't know how much evidence you got, Tobias.
I've got about 50 photos in one folder, which
okay.
It's quite nice
well,
stuff. There's a few things to talk about. Right
on. Well, we're going to do that. I'm going to show my stuff at the end because I want to get through your presentation, your evidence. I want you to, you know, when you're ready to show your evidence, you click in and then you just go with the flow, how you want to flow. You know, I'll be in the chat reading them and stuff, but I want you to break down your evidence for us tonight. Then after you're done, we'll go in the chat and talk about it. How's that sound? So I don't interrupt you during your stuff.
That sounds lovely. Yeah, I'll ask you some questions, and you can obviously point out things that I don't quite see. So yeah, cool. Sounds good.
And if I see somebody in the chat that's asking a question on the evidence, I'll interrupt you. Okay. But in the chat, if you got a question for Tobias in the evidence, we'll interrupt him. But all the other stuff will wait till after the streams or after the evidence is done. So
cool. All right, sounds good. Let's see if I've actually got the hang of this time.
Yeah, take it slow. Share the link, and I'll bring you in.
Dino.
Yes, sir.
If you look in your messenger, I've sent you something.
Okay.
To help you out. Because I love you.
I love you too, dude.
Right. And, well, go in that messenger and get what I've just sent you.
Okay.
Don't start. Please don't panic. Just go to Messenger and get it.
Oh, I know that. I'll have to
which means go into your Facebook.
Yes, I know this.
I've just sent you over 115 pictures, so it's up to you if you want to get them.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to try something. Tobias, if I blink out, I'll be right back.
Right, I'm off.
Sure.
Tobias, if you're left on your own, you know what we said earlier.
Yeah. Keep talking and show some pictures.
That's it. Keep talking, showing the pictures. One of us will be back. So no, I won't go, mate. I'll wait. I'll wait till the sort out. No, listen. Listen, come on, Dean. You can do it.
Yeah.
He just looks so stern.
Just trying to. Well, I came into StreamYard through Google. I didn't bring up Google first, and then
you got no browsers, have you?
Not well. I've got them down here, but I don't have no browsers up other than the one I'm on. And hold
Well,
on.
you need to get to Facebook to get your messages. So
Yes, I'm working.
I don't know how else I can send them to you.
Well, you can't, and you've done what you can. It's up to me now to be able. But what we're going to do right now is while I'm trying to figure that out is Tobias. Do your thing. Bring your evidence on. I'm going to bring you in right now. I'm adding you to stream. Okay, you're in.
Okay, so you guys can see that.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see
Yes.
it, Tobias. You're good.
Yeah.
You're all good, mate.
Excellent. So this is Canterbury Cathedral. One of the little side sections that you don't normally get to see. Big touristy bit at the front here, which is all, done up and covered. Whereas just around the corner here, you've got this incredible arch with lovely bricks at the bottom, and you've got cobbling going on the inside. Is my cursor in the right place?
Yeah, under the inside of the arch.
All right, cool. Scorching up the side, blackening, scorching, pebbling up this side, cobbling in the middle, and then at the wall behind, there's a right old mess. You've got bricks, you've got still levels, but all sorts. And this one, it's going up to blocks around the window.
Wow, look at
that. Cool. Very cool.
They haven't got to that bit yet. So yeah, I'm sort of this was the only really brilliant one of Canterbury Cathedral, but I'm thinking once you get there and have a look around, there'll be other examples, and there's going to be like one or two of all kinds of these things. So I was started from Windsor Castle because I've started looking around myself, and I've got some photos in there of that, but I just kind of thought all of these other famous ones are going to still have bits of evidence.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one.
Nice pic. Nice evidence.
Very good picture. Benny Boy says, I spy some remaining red on the left.
Yeah, just here at the and like normal bricks.
Yeah.
But it's all sorts going on.
It's crazy. It's a kaleidoscope of altered states of matter there.
Yeah, it does sort of lend to it being the horseshoe magnet or some kind of a different properties running through some of these arches.
Because those arches seem to always fucking survive.
Yeah,
they really do.
They do. They're obviously very durable, and the shape obviously must help with this.
It must help a lot, whether it's dissipation or to do their conductivity.
Yeah, might just let the flow of the electric go move quickly around.
Yeah,
you don't know. I mean, but wow, that's a great picture.
Thanks. So an island with bits of old buildings sticking out.
As always. I bet Dino was looking straight in the water, same as me.
Right off the bat.
We weren't looking at Tobias. We weren't looking nowhere near the buildings at the top. We was looking at the melted building underneath straight away. I can tell you that now.
I went straight up snorkeling. Yep.
Oh man,
I'm still newbie. I'm still looking for the steel brick, and you guys are straight in the water. Okay.
Straight in the water.
And everything in between. I mean, this is melted, seriously melted, but still got some form.
It's crazy. I do like those shots.
Yeah.
So this is one of the ones on my round that I've been looking at on and off for a couple of years. Initially for the Jesuits' graves, and then I was trying to find out the dates. If there were any earlier dates than these certain times, or if there were I's and J's. And then when I learned of meltology, I suddenly was like, these were brick. I wonder if I can find a brick. Hey!
Nice find.
Actually, still quite clearly a brick next to not a brick anymore, and then flint everywhere. Like, wow.
That's a very good pick. Great evidence, Tobias. You got your basically decent brick there, a little melty, warped, but compared to everything else around it, I mean, the heat differentials is just off the chain right there. For that one to remain like that is very cool.
Red bricks.
Yeah. Oh, so because it's just there's no way you'd think there'd be bricks.
No, of course not.
But
most
really
people
nice
can't understand. They can't even understand all the states of matter. So
right,
no,
they're not going to understand it at all.
This was on my round again, and this was a manor, old world manor, with bits of it still old world building. And I'm trying to find it's not very great evidence. And again, just a rock, but it's got a brick in it.
Yeah,
Still got its stamp. Kind of blew my mind, that one, because everything can be evidence now.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
This is Windsor Castle, Ghost Arch.
Wow.
Right at the front, the touristy part. Obviously, no one has any idea what that's doing there. But suddenly I was like, that's very clearly a Ghost Arch.
Yeah.
And this is a bit further down around. Again, it's not easy to get to. They let this gets all bushy and treey, so you can't really see clearly. But red brick.
Yeah.
Most of the rest of this building's all charred out to the black, but underneath it's blocked, and it's this block which continues right the way around for the rest of the building. You got bits of red brick down at the bottom, little bits of red brick here. So when I've got a bit more time, I'm going to go further around and find others and try and work out, which bits are still original and which bits. It's a fun project, Windsor Castle.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It take you a while. It's a big place.
Yeah. I have never been inside because I've always been like monarchy.
All right. Yeah.
But now I'm like,
too.
old world buildings. I'm interested.
I'll take the tour as long as I've got my camera.
Right.
Yeah. I need to get a better camera. This is just my phone camera. With a P900 or something.
Oh yeah, you need to have the equipment to get to. I mean, you don't have to be brilliant like one of those cameras, but phone cameras are not as. I just think they're just not as good as not even a camcorder. They're not as good as a camcorder.
No,
even when they're
so when I can, I'm going to upgrade. But even with my rubbish one, you can see just the.
Good enough there. It's good.
Still clearly brick. These apertures were windows.
Mm-hmm.
That one that's right near the ground. That one's for Bilbo Baggins, so he can have a look in.
read crouching.
Oh yeah.
And a bit further down here, these pillars, they've got evidence of blocking out and popping.
Yeah, you can see
down the sides here.
Nice.
And I've got one of the face one because there's still some clearly brick in here as well as some blocks. And they put some of their pretend cannons down there to just try and distract the eye.
Deflect you away.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Canterbury Cathedral again, another little bit.
Nice.
Which is a bit left. Lovely red brick. And this is all just.
Can you zoom it a bit? I just want to look at the front pillars. If they're blocked, them blocks are popping out. What's that at the front?
What are these?
No. Yeah, the ones that are at the front. The one to the right. I just want to look at the pattern in. I can't see clearly now.
Well, the blocks are flush, but you've got the churned out material extending around.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm looking at. The churned out.
Oh, because I was thinking that was actually like black block, but that's just like charcoal.
Yeah, that's the skin come away, and that's what's underneath.
Yeah,
clearly showing you the insides of the actual column are just churned into brick ash, really.
Yeah.
And that's what most buildings are. That's what most buildings are. They're just a brick ash with a skin, a thin veneer of brick on the front, exterior and interior.
No wonder they need doing up all the time. And
oh god, these grade 2 listed buildings falling down everywhere. I've been stealing from grade 1. I only steal from grade 1 buildings. I only play. Please don't come and knock my door.
You got Ghost Arch, which would have been one of these windows, I guess. And the whole of up here is a right old mess, blocking out randomly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All kinds of blocking going there. Churning.
Some, maybe they were the engineering bricks, which have survived better.
The electrical charge was going crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you can just see all these different states of matter in just a small area. It's just going crazy.
Fred says top right.
That's top Fervant. Right. Fervent's top right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that, Fred.
Yeah,
if that's
nice.
what you're talking about.
Good.
Nice. See the eagle eye crew? Yeah. Don't miss.
Love it.
Don't miss. Don't miss, man.
Yeah. It's jacked.
I mean, so antiquity still.
Incredible.
Even with what they've taken off, it's got just schematics and incredible stuff. At the top, just scorched brick.
Yeah.
Amazing. What else have I got? Other end of the scale. Melted into the water.
Yeah. Wow.
Not too different to just buildings that you'd see knocking around. Still got its brick colour, but just fully melted.
Yeah.
See, that one's been, we see this a little while ago, didn't we? I remember this one. I'll never forget this one. I think it was Jen showed it first. That particular angle of it is great.
It's just mind blowing.
Yeah.
All of this just melted out.
And you know, with all that balloon rock in the side of that structure to the right there, you can clearly see it came from the bottom upwards.
Yeah.
And then it hit that point where the electrical charge and the heat dissipated for whatever reason very quickly, and it didn't rise any further. We did have no remnants to see.
No.
It'd all be just a weird shape.
Buried.
Yeah, it had been buried and flooded and gone, as we see in so many instances.
All over in the melt. Yeah.
It's difficult to gauge scale, but I mean, I'm guessing just that one level's 100 feet is huge, and then same again and same again.
It's fucking huge. They're all there, and the thing is about it all, what we're actually seeing is just the shards, the very tops, the very fragments of these. But these buildings are monstrous.
Yeah.
Monstrous.
Still really difficult to like properly comprehend how big.
I was like that when I first started, but then I just sort of wrapped my head around it when I just used to say to myself, the continents of melted buildings, that's how big they were. The continents of melted buildings, that's how big they were.
Brick love to you too, James Breeden.
Oh, Big Jimmy, how you doing? One love, brick love. Yeah, brick love.
It's just done nicely. Everywhere else has not done so well. Huge blocking out, rocking. These are just charred out.
This is a place with loads of cannons in it, I think.
Yeah.
I did
chuck some cannons in. They'll never notice.
It's like it's all centered around this central room with cannons in pointing out of every bloody where. But there's more of this everywhere in the whole place. I mean, certain pictures I'll never forget, and this is one of them.
That is incredible.
It is. Those balloon rocks are absolutely madness.
Yeah.
Another one with various states of matter all within very short space.
Yeah.
Just like consistent rock block through here. Still nice heat, some heat damage running through here, but you know the rest of the buildings gone. That arch is still done quite well to say all of that.
They always do. They always do. They're like plants. They're like the plants. They're just like ultimate survivors. Always.
Yeah. And they highlight the structure quite a bit of the time.
Seems to be a theme to have several arches and several levels to all of these sort of like interlinking labyrinth type things. What used to be another archway.
They did like their pattern buildings patterned in, I mean, as in a pattern, not in patterned. The semantic shapes and stuff.
Star form and
it's all to do with manipulating sound and shit. So, you know, things that we've lost the knowledge of, I'm afraid.
Yeah, it's a long way back.
Tech. Yeah, look at that.
Oh, Tobias has been in my files. Look, oh my! You've been watching my videos.
Of course. I don't know where to find anything that you posted. I'm like, that's incredible. I hope I find it somewhere.
All you got to do, here's how you do it. Get on Yandex. Just stay on Yandex. Keep searching. And that's the key. That's the key to finding all these juicy pictures like you're showing you now. You've got to be searching on Yandex, and you just keep on searching. You'll find them. Find them. In fact, they'll find you. They'll find you.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, Tobias. What I always say when I've shown something and then someone else shows it, what I say now is good stuff, because I knew what it took to get it the first time. So I know you've been searching to get this. Good stuff.
Absolutely. I can't wait for people to start sharing my stuff and stealing my stuff.
No, listen, I don't mind whoever takes my stuff, but it's just some people I do take exception to. But, you know, there's only a minority of those. Anyone else is more than welcome to use my stuff. It just highlights Meltology, and that's what we're all about.
Yes.
Absolutely. That sounds fair.
Yeah.
See this just running down. The bleaching, mind-blowing.
It is, because go back a second. I know he's definitely been in my files. Look, there's another one.
Yeah.
We'll go back to that. Yeah, but like, you know, if you just imagine a huge tower block, modern one, and it's starting to melt, and it's starting to twist, and the windows are starting to buckle, and it's starting to slide at one side. This is what you've got there. Mm-hmm. And it's rock curtaining over itself as well from the mouth, from the top.
Yeah.
So, you know, I mean, Sheepu and Jen showed this in one of their streams a couple of weeks, I mean, not last week, of modern day buildings and then melted buildings side by side. And you could clearly see that it's buildings that are melted. Clearly.
Yes. Yeah. And, you know, you have that feature there with all those windows, those apertures in a row. There's pics again. Jen and Sheepu covered recently with the huge side in Japan. This huge hillside with this big netting-looking structure across it.
Yeah,
down in the melt with the flow of the melt, and they're calling the narrative was they're calling it a erosion control netting or something. But you can clearly see it's part of the melt. It's melted into the melt. You have expansion from behind it coming through the apertures, and on a larger scale, it would be like what we're seeing right here.
Yeah,
it's just that the structure was larger and it rolled and folded down on its, you know, on its back, exposing these at an upward angle, which gives that netting effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It suddenly explains so many different things, doesn't it?
Yeah, of course. Of course, it explains what we see.
Yes.
Yeah.
It explains what we see, and all this narrative we're getting from geologists and historians can go straight out the fucking window.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm afraid. and I've always been that way since I've, you know, been into Meltology. I've always said the same. They're talking a pack of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, I strongly suspected it before this, but now I know for absolute certain.
For sure. Well, I mean, I knew before, but you know, finding the evidence to prove it, and this is a wonderful way of being able to disprove all their shit, because all the dates and all the pieces, all the history is all fabricated. It's all bollocks. Yeah. And it's all done to hide what happened here. This X Factor event that didn't happen that long ago.
Right.
I'm afraid.
Yeah.
It didn't happen that long ago.
No. And it does take a bit of getting your head around, like anything before 1850 is probably, you know, made up.
Yeah.
Well, you know, a lot of the photos.
I'd say anything from 1870. I keep seeing that date everywhere. 1870 on everything.
Reintroduction.
1870, yeah. I keep seeing it everywhere. So to me, it's a significant date. I need to do more research.
Well, you know, if you look at any old photographs from that, you get the vanilla skies and all of that.
The control starts happening around 1870. The control. Yeah. You know, the manipulation is starting, as we see in the photographs, and you know, that photo I showed you guys of the women's college where all the feet were in the wrong place and they look like guys and all this fucking shit, and it was clearly a fake picture, but they give it a date 1870, and you know, so we know they were faking pictures. They've been faking pictures, and I've seen. Even recent history faking pictures, people's past, like Theresa May. I've seen loads of her childhood pictures are all fake.
Right.
All fakes, all Photoshop. Why would you Photoshop stuff?
And who those people really are, who knows?
Yeah, that's
if they're really people, I mean, are they just characters?
To me, they're just actors. They just play a role, and then they move on to a different role, or they move off the stage. But one thing's for sure, you can't trust them.
I've looked into actor-based reality quite a bit, and there's
a
lot of supporting evidence for it.
That's going on all the fucking time. That's what your false flags are.
Yeah.
That's what your false flags are. And I'd even go so far as to say that even our political scene and some of the military scene is all actor-based reality as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, don't forget that you're looking at the world through the microcosm of a TV set.
Yes.
Well, most people are. Mm-hmm. So who controls the TV set? Who controls what you see on that TV set? That's the gig. Why pay loads and loads of money to actually do stuff when you can just do it on a set?
Yeah.
We've clearly seen that this conflict in Russia with Ukraine, there's a lot of fakery going on over there. We've seen it. You know, what they're telling you that the Ukrainian citizens are up in arms, and they're up in arms with wooden guns.
Right.
Wooden guns. Please. You know, anything's possible. But let's always remember we're in the hands of the inverters, and they love to try and invert everything we see and do.
Yeah, and they've been doing it for all our lives too. You know.
It's lucky we've managed to slip out of the net, you know, and remain unvaccinated, and we now have our eagle eyes to survey this realm in the proper way that it should be, as a crime scene, and we want to be trying to hold people accountable. Are you involved in this? Who's involved in this? Someone must know about it. Yeah. Why would you go through all this effort of altering history and faking history if you're not involved in it?
Yeah, and that's one of the key motivators that keeps me going, is they want to keep this secret so badly.
Yeah, of course.
So badly. How much effort have they gone in to hide this? How much censorship is still going into keeping us quiet? Enormous amounts of energy.
Well,
and all we're doing is looking at the world and telling people what you can actually see when you disregard all of the nonsense. You can tell how things are changing, that they're slowly, even in your searches for evidence, when you try and grab a picture and you can't grab the picture, no reason, but you can't grab the picture. Yeah.
So they're obviously looking at certain evidence and saying, no, they can't. They're not having that. They're not having that. I've seen it so many times. I've seen killer evidence, absolute killer evidence. Try to download it, can't download it, and I'm like, for fuck's sake, fucking hell. And it's just been more and more pervasive. A lot more tags on the photographs now. Oh yeah. You know.
Well, I grabbed quite a few that had some tags on them because the evidence was just there. It's about to. So
yeah, but you will get a red card if you show anything.
Well, of course. Well, they're all fucking gone. It's not going to be a problem.
Even though it's your show and I'm sitting backstage. No, well, not backstage. But sitting there, I'll still throw. I will still fucking do a what's his name? A Tom Brady fucking long pass of a red card straight to you, right into your It's your hand. Anyway, listen. Let's stop gassing and let Tobias carry on, please.
Okay.
You should have said that, Dean, not me. I'm not working tonight.
Hey, it's just the guys hanging out with Fervent Heat and the Melt.
Oh, and I've got a couple of memes to show you and some evidence, and that's your lot tonight, Mister. Right.
Well, okay.
Otherwise, I want to raise. I want to raise. You're not paying me enough to be working on my day off, matey.
Oh, we'll bang those issues out, man.
Bang them out. Listen. I don't want sexual favors, mate.
Not again.
No, not again. No, not again. I'm still weak. Sorry, guys. Sorry. You know I like to laugh. You know. Sorry about that. Please carry on, and don't mind me. I'm just silly. So just
don't mind me either, Tobias. Just do your thing, man.
Oh man.
So here we've got a nice mixture of everything again. Still brick at the top, rocking and blocking as you move down, and then rock curtaining, but it's still got quite good structure in here.
Yeah.
And as you go further down, just an aperture because it's had more damage, and not quite. Kind of almost looks like piping. But there's some sort of. I don't know. It's just maybe doorways, apertures.
Nice. A huge rock curtain there.
Yeah.
It just hangs off the edge.
The arches do so. Oh, this side, yeah.
Yeah, it's just hanging off the edge. It's great. It's densified in mid-air, really. Fantastic.
Not a lot of C14 left. Just enough for a bit of this bush grass type stuff, whatever.
Yeah, those are the real ninjas. Ooh. Red brick.
A tale of two halves. Brick done fine, brick not done.
That looks to me. That looks to me, and I know my name's Spartan Red, but that looks to me like the 300 versus the Persians.
Yeah.
They got funneled down this bit, and then
exactly.
They are
listen. They are in the hot gates, mate, and they are outnumbered and surrounded. Look at that shit.
Yeah. Wow.
There were a couple of steel bricks in amongst the.
Well, you see, that's Leonidas right at the front on the getting his head kicked in at the front. First red brick. See that big bump in the back of his head? That was the first one. Oh man,
I like how these have still got their colour, but have come together.
Yeah. Look at that one underneath it. Look how deformed that one underneath it is. Oh wow,
this one,
right? Yeah. Wow. That is melting and expanding and then densified before it finished. Oh, right.
Just one over that side thinking about it.
Shall I not?
These ones are just popping and rocking all over.
Oh, clinker bricks. I
love it when they pop out like that. It's such a doesn't seem like there's any rhyme or reason to that.
This picture caused such a stink in the group because there was a guy who was a bricklayer and he said, "Oh, well, they laid them like that," and blah blah blah.
I remember that guy.
Yeah,
right.
It was a great big stink, man. Oh man, I think I ended up kicking him out.
You did.
Why would they do it like that?
Well, yeah, I don't know. His reasoning was ludicrous, and in the end, I just got so bored with his silly answers because he couldn't answer the questions. Well, how did the bricks? Why did the bricks look melted? Why are they at different angles? Why are they vertical? Why are they horizontal? Why are they twisted? Why are they dark? Why are they red? Why are they yellow? Come and tell me, please.
Answer all of these questions.
Exactly.
You can see that's pop charred and it's got
it's a madness. Fred has just said it. Wow, disco dancing bricks. Exactly, Mondo.
Yes.
They are doing, it's not even a cha-cha, they are just going mad.
Yeah.
The
It's quite
electrical
interesting
field
that
is
you've
just
got the kind
disturbing.
of wasping. It's like some sort of charges.
And then you got the
been
reverse
running
on the red.
Yeah.
Some of the red ones have got the reverse pattern. If you
little
look,
blacks.
yeah, you got black stripes, and the black ones have got red stripes. Nice.
Yeah.
X factor.
Yeah.
Ambiguity.
Yep.
Again.
I think Shapu put this in the group. Just mind blowing. The whole place is like this, where some of the structures.
It's Russia. I've done a video on it. It's Russia.
Is it Russia?
Russia, yeah. Yeah, and you can, and the other thing is the domes.
Just incredible. This little antiquitex.
Yeah, it's a blinded little place, and the damage is incredible.
Yeah,
mind blowing.
Yeah, brilliant picture.
But apertures and still functional building there. Pathways.
Yeah. Well, of course, they've turned it into a fucking church because it's a miracle it still survived.
Right.
That's why they say it's holy. I said this before. They say it's holy shit. It's still fucking there. Yeah, it's got to be protected by my invisible God friend. No, let's put a cross on it and say a few Hail Marys, and then we'll get the nuns in. And
a lot of these pathways that you see, like in the right corner, that goes to that structure in the back. You know, you got to remember that these are just the tops of melted buildings. So, you know, I surmise a lot of these were walkways.
Yeah.
You know, more straight, not as curved, of course, and it went down with the flow of the melt. I mean, it's all brick ash clear to the other, you know, between those two structures there.
Yeah, and notice that obviously the green we couldn't take there, so there's some cooked out at the top of the wall. Quite concur. Fred says, how can you not see that is a melted building?
Yeah.
How can you not see it's not a melted? Yeah,
yes.
Of course.
Wow.
Of course. You know, we've got the eyes. We've got the eyes and the eyes to see and the mind to perceive. Yeah. But most people haven't. They're still believe in Santa Claus and outer space and all this business.
Yeah. Government. Yeah. Religion.
Yeah, exactly. Taxation is theft. Oh, don't start, Tobias. You're going to all R2D2.
They're on him.
Yeah. The federales.
They're fucking with him already.
Yeah, the federales. Listen, they're a bit slow.
I've been on the download all this time.
Oh no! As soon as you pop up into the rarefied air, they're on you. Now you just best mind, because you'll be a marked man now. Wait for that knock at the door.
The switch to Meltologist was it exciting time.
It led to so many wonderful journeys to Pentonville and the Scrubs and Wandsworth.
My private investigator and I became firm friends.
That's it. They'll be investigating you for treason. I'm telling you, because this is a threat to them. Believe you me.
Truly is.
I got a phone call from my doctors out of nowhere. I don't have anything to do with my doctors, and they said, you need to come in for a mental health evaluation and we need to take blood. I was like, excuse me, what now? Backwards and forwards a bit. They had some paperwork wrong, but I was just like, whoa, what? Yeah. Who told you to do what now?
Yeah, anal probe for this one. He's an instigator, anal probing. Yeah. Fred says, why are there bricks in the mountain? Asking for a friend.
I love you, Fred. That's brilliant.
Oh, class. Yes.
Just truly blew my mind when I saw that, because
I know that's...
what else could it be but that bit survived?
But the geologists will come with an excuse. They'll come with something.
Yes.
You know, they started building and they decided to build elsewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I have got a friend who is a geologist, and I've started mentioning these sorts of things to her, and she's kind of like, she knows that I'm normally pretty smart on these things, so she's going away and she's having a bit of a think about it.
Well, she needs to be thinking about it properly and looking at the evidence again.
Right.
Yeah. As soon as you look at the evidence with the open mind.
You know, the thing about it is these people get caught up in terms and strategies, the terms of stuff and strategies, but they don't use their eyes properly.
Well, what they do is they get caught up in the terms and the tenure.
Yeah, well, it's not only that; it's the repeat syndrome. They only know what it's just repeaters.
Yeah,
they repeat what their teachers told them, and who repeated what their teachers told them.
Yeah,
the higher ups,
funded by Rockefellers.
Exactly. The higher ups, the ones, you know, the deans and all these people, they're the ones who probably know that we're talking a crock of shit here. You know, look at the evidence. It's only because these fuckers are dumb that they haven't figured it out yet. But we're not dumb anymore.
No,
we're not dumb
anymore.
Right? You can stick your carbon dating up your ass, and you can stick all your 25 different terminology for red brick up your ass too. That's what I think about. And I've already said it. Sheldon Cooper said it. Geology is the Kim Kardashian of science.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boom. Holistic Media says, can we get a geologist on? They won't come up here, mate, because they can't answer the questions.
Well, the only thing you'd see is a black bag and they'd be on mute.
Yeah, they won't. They won't.
There are a few other YouTubers that I've listened to over the years who do some like deep bottom of the rabbit hole stuff, and no one will come on their shows. And that to me has always been a clue that it's because these guys know that they're just going to get destroyed because they're right, you know. Once you get in there,
exactly.
like, oh, okay.
When you're right, you're right. And the thing is, it wouldn't take much evidence to prove we're right either.
No.
We haven't got to sit here and show them video after video, reams and reams of pictures. We haven't got to do it. Probably 4 or 5 pictures would be enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just meltology. The other stuff will take a long time to get through.
Oh yeah. Knowledge said it here. Quackademia will never acknowledge meltology. It will destroy them in 5 seconds. Exactly. They'll all be out of a fucking job that quickly.
Yeah.
Academia is going away fairly soon anyway by itself, just because it's proven itself to be obsolete.
It is obsolete. It is obsolete. You're right. It's obsolete. You know, we've been run by
we can do everything that they do better ourselves. You know,
exactly. And the other thing is, it's all run by silly old men who don't want to actually get advanced knowledge at all. They just want to stifle.
Status quo.
Yeah, exactly. Just
it's
keep
their
it
club, and you're not in it.
Yeah, keep it within certain parameters.
Pension.
You're not, and don't forget what the system is. They don't want you too smart, mate. Remember that.
No. Oh no, absolutely. You've got to be a bit of a rebel at school to retain any chance, really.
I love being a rebel at school. I was the original rebel at school. I just never went. I was the original kid that went in, got my registration, and then I was out the back door and gone, and that was my day. Yeah, I was off, mate. Nice. I was off playing music. I was naughty. I was naughty. That's why I know so much music, because I was naughty from a very young age. Don't tell me. I
was pretty good, but I didn't which was annoying in a way, because I ended up with loads more stuff that I had to unlearn later on in life.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I was like, learn, and then you get to like 30 and you have an awakening.
Yeah,
fucking hell, all of this was rubbish.
Yeah, throw all that shit to the side, didn't it? Yeah, and it wasn't that I was dumb or anything at school. I'm quite smart, and when I did attend, you know what I mean, I would I could do the lessons and that, but it was just too boring.
Boring. I think part of it is we knew it was wrong as well on some level.
I just think that the little soul in me was saying, you don't need this shit.
Yeah,
exactly.
You don't need this shit.
This is one of the few that I've seen which is so clearly retained some of its brick color, but the rest of it's just fully cooked out and is doing its flinting, rocking, and it's still got its wall to the next level, but the remainder of that building is quite badly melted out. And
I like that
down there.
That piece to the front there, that angle of the melt in that building is incredible. Look at that.
I love the pink in amongst all the grey.
Oh, man. And again, in the middle of nowhere. Why would you build this shit in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah.
You know?
No idea where this is. But you got, you know, still clearly brick. It's rocking at the top.
Yes.
Concrete over.
Yeah, you've got still got stuck at this. You got
it's like a prison, isn't it?
Yeah, well, yeah. That wall's there at the top is cooked stucco.
Mm-hmm.
Cooked stucco.
Under the bricks.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's another word for plaster.
Yeah.
Got you.
It's
that just so that bubbles out and cook.
Yeah, that's the rendering that they put on over the bricks.
Yeah. Right.
They call it stucco in America, or we call it plaster here, or rendering.
And then when they repurpose these, they just do another layer and
that's all they do.
Again.
Slam another layer over the top. Just as everything is, everything is just cheaply repurposed. Why would you want to spend money on lodgings for your pets, if you want to put it that way?
Yeah. Right. So they won't even do them up properly. It's shocking, man.
You see how many of these old buildings just sitting there just crumbling?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! Wow, look at that! That's nice. we both said it at the same time. Me and Dave. We both got moist at the same time.
Oh yeah. Damn, Tobias, look at that.
Group moistness. Oh, that's a great picture.
A lovely bit of just absolutely all sorts going on here. Fully cobbling. Still, only just got my head round cobble being brick, but it's sticking out the brick wall.
That I'll tell you. Listen, mind that, Tobias. You'll get 1 to 5 if you keep saying cobbles. On some, not on this channel, not on this stream, but on someone else's stream, you'll get 1 to 5.
Yeah,
you can't say cobbles, but you can hear. No, it's just a little bit of a running joke. But.
Yeah, you get another 20 for saying slate.
I think I get where you're going.
Because we know. Let's explain it. We know slate is red brick, but it's been very, very compressed. It's very compressed, and it's spread out. It's very thin. And slate is the term that geologists give it, but we give it. I mean, that's what makes it me laugh. It's just red brick. So I was saying to you, they give names. They've got 30 odd names for red brick, and it's all red fucking brick.
I'm with you. Yeah.
They can't nest this and schist this, and I'm like, what the fuck are these
people?
Don't they understand? It's just red brick in a different form. That's all it is. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's a different debate for when we can get one on.
I'll keep my eyes open. Another example of the flinting. I love the flinting. But with several pockets of the brick remaining.
Clearly seen. Red bricks.
The brick remaining at the bottom, flinting at the top, which
electrical charge.
Unusual, I'd have thought.
Electrical charge can dance and go in any direction.
Oh, cool. And you got an arch which is all cooked out there. So perhaps it's gone up that way.
Yeah.
Block.
This is why this X Factor is such an amazing. It's a devastating event, but it's an amazing event. If you look at the variety of damage it caused to these buildings in wonderful combinations. I mean, look at that. That is incredible.
Got your white flint, your black split flint.
Well, your flint is brick that's just crystallized.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like the White Cliffs of Dover, that's crystallized.
Right.
Okay. Got it. Wow.
And a lot of the stuff that they call obsidian and agate and all of that other stuff, that's exactly red brick. And it's, the obsidian, you take sand, which is brick ash, heat it up, you get glass, so you get a lot of these obsidian kind of things that it's just cooked brick.
Yeah.
But they do still have their sort of unique properties and frequencies, which is a clue to the bricks acting as some electrical function, and then
Yes.
that's remained and maybe even intensified by a sort of concentration as they've cooked down into a particular. They maybe hold that specific frequency. I don't know.
But we do see a lot of patterns in the melt, heat wave patterns. Could be seismic frequency waves as well. The generation, the amount of energy generated in the X factor. Just imagine.
Yeah, I can't imagine. I don't think a lot. I mean,
well, I believe it's a combination of stuff that went on there that just caused everything to just be disrupted like this.
Yeah.
Some sort of plasma.
The event. There's plenty of, plenty would say there's, we had the Sunkist proposal and other things, but we do know that these buildings were plugged into a grid, and that grid overheated and it blew. And the extent of the damage is such that that it was a powerful event. And as we know, these bricks held a charge, and I keep saying they just blew up. It's just like a huge blow up.
Yeah,
which was intensified,
well, in its prime, the piezoelectric forces at work, if you will, melting and shifting that energy, that piezoelectric energy is changing and shifting. It's
but intensified by the electrical surge, because these bricks, when this effect happens, it kind of, you have the polarization of the elements in the bricks, and when this electrical charge, they just blew apart, and to change states of matter straight away, near enough in some instances.
Yeah, I can believe that.
And we know everything was made. All the buildings were made with red brick, so they were drawing down the etheric energy and using them as conductors and resonators and all the rest of it, as you'd expect from a grid component setup.
Yeah, it's got to function the way it's supposed to.
Exactly, and this is why some buildings blew up and some turned to ash, because you don't expect all the grid components to be able to hold the same amount of electrical charge. There has to be differences.
Yeah,
some could take more charge, some could only, which were probably the ones that were meant to blow, did blow in certain areas. If you look at China and you look at North America, those deserts, those are melted buildings. Those areas, the whole of it, all those deserts is brick ash, is sand is brick ash intensified.
Yeah, laying over the remnants of what's underneath. That's why you get all those huge mounds. They say that the wind causes these things to shift and change.
Yeah.
But
I've seen sand dunes with melted red brick in them. So that's all.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Oh yeah.
That's all bullshit. You want to dig deep in it. That's why I mean, it's unknown by a lot of people. There's a lot of excavation work going there. A lot of quarrying going on in North America.
Yes.
And why would you do that if it's just sand?
Right.
Yeah.
Digging down into the remnants of the buildings below. And that's all that quarrying does. It just digs down into the remnants of buildings below.
Yes.
Remember, huge buildings melting, huge flood. Everything's underfoot.
Great areas for research too.
Cool.
So when they're doing their surveying, if they've found a particular mineral or material that they want, then they'll have a good idea that it's going to be running right through whatever that building was, because that's part of the function of that building.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
They do their core sampling and all the rest of it, and that's why they know where to look. But you can look everywhere and find minerals and stuff, because everything has been mulched down into that now from the intense heat. It's It's very, very disturbing. It is, and it's disturbing to me because not enough people know.
Maybe that's a good thing, because how many people could handle it? I mean, I don't know.
No,
I mean, I think
I really feel for people waking up now, because you guys have been doing this for a long time. You know how hard the journey is and how long it takes to process.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, if you guys signed up to do that in 6 months, then wow, hats off to you, because your brains are going to be fried.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It is a tough one, but I mean, I'm always of the mind that I'd rather know the truth.
Yes.
About things.
Yeah.
You know,
that's why we're here, isn't it?
Exactly. Whether we can, what we do with the truth after that is a different issue. Mm. But I'd rather know the true nature of this realm and why it looks the way it does and why the system is set up. I don't know it already, but
well, you truly have to know something to deal with it. You know.
Yeah, exactly. You have to know. You have to know your enemy. You have to know him. All this time, you know, your enemy's been right in front of you, but you've not recognised it. Yeah. Look what he did to the realm. I believe. I believe you can't. The inheritors always inherit. You can't. This is handed down to them after this event. So, I believe their bloodlines had something to do with it.
Yeah. They don't have money. They use it to control us. That's the leash.
Yeah. Of course.
It's been effective. Hopefully, we'll end it this time.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back for the next time.
No. Stay away from the light, whatever you do.
Don't go to the light. This isn't. Listen, I know that. Don't go nowhere near that light. That light means you're coming out from mama's pussy again.
Yeah. There's a bit of me which thinks, if that works, then that's it. All the rest of this is just gravy. I'm not coming back. You know.
I'm coming back in, man. Listen, I'm not coming. I want to go straight back to the source. I've had enough now. I've done my bit. I've done my bit.
It's fun and all, and he's clearly got a right old sense of humour. But come on.
But you know what? We've come here, and the fairground is broken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not the same place to be.
Yeah,
it's not. And look at what it was. Well, try and imagine what it was from the tippy top remnants of the melted rest of it. You know, we could have it so good.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work to build it back now, though.
Oh, we can't ever go back to the way it was.
No. Yeah. None of that. We have to build build back better.
Yeah.
We have to go, Joe. Go, Joe.
Go. Yeah.
Let's go, Brandon.
Yeah.
Oh man.
This is one of the few ones that I found on the ground where it's just transitioned.
Oh yeah.
Quite neatly, but not fully neatly. You got some blackening out, misshapening, starting.
Oops, sorry. Mark says red bricks.
Red bricks. Breaking down into rocks.
Nice.
So you got some lovely melt flood sloping.
Yeah. And
a lot of the colours bleached out, but then, although I think that might be a trick of the light, it's unlikely to be. It's all rocking and blocking.
Yeah.
Nice antique textile on top. Twiddly bits. Yep. It's just wow.
Nice evidence.
Yeah. So this has fallen over.
Yeah.
And this is essentially just densified at the right moment to still be remaining upright.
Yeah. Look how those trees are growing out of that. I showed some of that last night. They take root in that, and they got enough nutrients and avenues to, work their roots down through. A lot of times out over the melt and grow on top.
Right. They seem to be doing quite well there. And I guess this is fully cooked out, and this is almost fully cooked out. So it's got some of the good stuff still left in these.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of brick ash there.
They're popping out quite a fair chunk up there. Still got apertures.
Yeah.
Just incredible.
Yeah.
So many still in place at the top.
Yeah.
And clearly structure, building, but rock curtained all down, brick ashed all the bottom.
Yeah.
They almost look like statues here, but it's just the way it happens to have fallen. So beautiful.
Well, again, you have that expansion come from the inside out and expanding out and around everything that we're seeing here, enveloping it in a lot of cases. That's why, it's all broken up like it is. And those structures that we see at the base, some of those are columns going up. They're just,
of course,
in the melt,
going up and then it's come over the top a bit and just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant stuff. Just like that.
No. Arch done all right. Soil, brick ash, charred out. Hint of an aperture. There must be, hundreds of thousands of things like this knocking about in the wildernesses that we don't know of.
Oh, exactly, says Fred.
Wonderful natural formation.
Yeah.
Really pretty, but clearly brick lines.
Yeah.
And quite a bit of colour.
You see the red orange going into the yellow. The heat differential is just that slight right there. The red is being less cooked out and then fading down into the yellow. It's getting more cooked out. And you see all the way down at the bottom that pocket of balloon rock and that little rubble right there by the water.
Yeah.
To the left. Yeah.
Pop out here.
And then you got them scorch vertical. See that vertical scorching going right up the side of it? The right side of the waterfall.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You look in there and you got that rubble effect too. That's just that energy shooting, expanding that just through that area right there.
How you doing, Marcus?
Yeah.
How you doing, Marcus Aurelius?
Hey, Mark.
All right.
Ooh, nice.
Nice bit of heat damage.
Oh, yeah.
Scorching. Popping out, fully blocking. Scorch.
Wow.
Loads of these popping out.
Okay. Those columns above are impressive.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
Unique each one, bubbled slightly differently. And then here behind them, you can see the
guy who chiseled those. Wow.
Really took his time.
He did. He was on layaway.
So that's just that little section of this. So the whole whole place got whacked.
Look at the front of that. It's incredible. Look at the bricks. Look what happened to the bricks, folks. It's called evidence. And it's melted down. It's not even its true size, people.
No.
No, that's the top.
Yeah. It's not even its true
tiny
size.
Bit.
Look at them archways are at the ground level. It's not. It's melted, my friends, big time.
Tiny bit one there, all melted together.
You can tell how much it's how the heat was so ferocious by the bricks.
Yeah.
And yet, still a magnificent building.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow. I'd love to have lunch there. That looks cool.
Mark said whoever chiseled that had a PhD in it for sure.
Plenty of time on their hands.
Oh, they had the They had the mystical unicorn chisel. That's what they had. Oh man, we need to stop. It's too much. Oh, what a picture! Oh yes,
Incredible.
Wow.
Oh, what a beauty!
Yes, look at that.
You have your lines, but really melted.
Yeah.
Look how it's swaying. It's swaying. Oh, what a picture, Tobias. That's top class.
Incredible.
Yes, it is.
Great stuff. Great stuff.
Meltdown Under says, I'm forever shaking my head in amazement at all the evidence that is presented. Yeah.
You should,
That's what I did.
yeah, well, it's what we do here. It's what we do. We find the guys given. Sorry, Tobias. We find the guys given the opportunity. We like everyone to be themselves. We like everyone to present their own evidence. We like everybody to feel comfortable and chat the way they want to chat. It's not about scientific terminology. It's not even about just meltology terminology. It's just about you presenting your evidence. There you go, Tobias. Bang.
Thanks. And you are doing an awesome job. I do really feel as a newbie who's coming in, you have been very welcoming, and you have made this as comfortable and fun as it could be. So thank you.
Yeah.
And thank you,
welcome.
Dean. You've been awesome, and
Right on, man.
I'm really enjoying this. Thank you.
Good.
That's
what it's about, man.
For sure. Feel comfortable
by the way,
with yourself.
Real quick,
So yeah,
let me correct.
that bit's cool.
Mark said melted red brick, 100%. Bam is what I meant. Okay, Mark.
Don't let him near the keyboard. he's having a moment. Red said that's a sad castle seeing its best days.
Yes. Just a tiny bit survived. That section there seems to have done all right. And you've got the odd aperture down here. That whole section there's fallen in on itself. So you've still got, a few over this side. So that's the bigger bit of the building. And no doubt all in under the water here will be further over.
I can see apertures over there.
Oh, yeah.
There's apertures here. Yeah.
Clearly in waterline as well. But it's just amazing that the main pocket of survival, how did they do that? How did they do that?
Yeah.
That white building there, how did they do that?
Gets a bit pixely.
But it's like what we see everywhere, that impossible builds impossible locations.
Yeah.
It's been noted.
Yes, duly. Look, yeah,
The little one of the underwater ones,
Beautiful.
Just starting my research underwater a bit. There's going to be lots, isn't there? Because
of course.
Everything changed.
I'd have to tell you, Tobias, that please don't show too many of these to Dean. He will be rocking on his chair, getting moist.
Oh, I tell you.
He's already
I'll limit it to a few a week.
Exactly. You got to limit it. He's a bit of a junkie.
Yeah, I am.
A bit of a junkie.
3 water ones, and then
exactly. That's it. He's twisted his beard so he knows I'm onto him.
Yeah. No, that water stuff. Oh, there's so much there. There's so much out there into that.
We do like the water stuff. I must admit.
Well, I'm starting, so I'll keep bringing you bits of water. So this one's got various, top bits just a bit melty, and it's got this nice white blocking in certain striations. There's one I saw where they had it like really neat in this, looked like just normal white blocks, and it ran across the whole building. You're like, I don't know why they only do that bit, and then it popped up a bit, and then the whole. So yeah, it just does that sometimes. But all down here, that's cooked out to white and black. Some of the charcoal.
Espana, is that Espana?
Oh yeah.
Looks like.
I think it might be Espana. Might be. But one example. Pocket of survival.
pocket survival.
Oh,
And
look
then
at it. That's better. That's a better enhancement there, Spice. You can clearly see those white blocks. It's great.
yeah,
Nice.
different sections, not going all the way across.
Yeah.
Brick at the side, whited out at the top.
It looks like you had some kind of a balcony or something that twisted down in the white. Yeah, right there, right where your cursor was. See that structure? It's melted and then it twists down in that, down at the bottom more. Down at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A similar color and structure to the.
Yeah, I'm seeing definition in that matter in the middle there. Yeah.
Yeah. So all sorts going on here. Got a huge bouldering to the side, and then all of that wall is just popped and rocked.
Look at you.
Melted.
See, this is why I like different people on the show, because they come with totally different evidence. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear that.
Thank you, Tobias. It's fantastic.
You're welcome.
I love it.
So down this side, I think that brick.
Yeah.
Brick. Still brick color at the top.
Yeah.
And then if you pan out a bit,
Which is all going on.
Balloon out, oozing out. And you've got arches in the back, which is still doing all right. And at the top, and I need to find out where this actually is. Got more arches that have done all right, but cooked towards the bottom. And, still lovely red brick right next to the very badly melted.
Melted, deformed red brick.
Yeah. That whole back bit there is badly melted out, and then lovely.
This one in the foreground here, this hole here with its bottom of it melting outwards.
Yeah.
This is an arch. That's melted outward. Bottom part of it. It's a lovely picture. It's fantastic.
Incredible.
Yeah.
I think this is probably the same spot from a different angle. Because it's all rocking and blocking out here and rocking and blocking out here and fully melted. Lovely bit of brick color, brick line color in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Still structure right down to the coastline.
Yeah. Look at all that ghost tapping in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, just right along it. I mean, you can pick out ghost apertures. I see looks like an arch feature. It's hard to tell in that low to the melt there, but you can pick out apertures right there. Viscosity, you can tell, very viscous popping.
This is, melting down and over.
Yeah.
Apertures.
Yeah.
And again. So a series of windows, doors, all melted down into each other.
Yeah.
And then various states of matter.
Wow. Yeah.
As you get higher, steps are still doing all right.
Yeah. Excellent evidence. Just to let you know, the chat is loving you. Great stuff. Fabulous evidence. Awesome picks.
Cool.
Fire. You're doing great, dude. Very good.
Thank you. Good. I'm really pleased. Not sure if this is the same island or if this is somewhere else, but you've still got a structure and you've still got your lines, but cooked and left to be pretty on the beach.
Oh, yeah. Look at you.
Really melty.
Mm-hmm.
Still got his bricks in the dome portion. This little figure's melted out, and then with bricks.
Can you zoom in at the base, at the bottom of that, into the stairs or into the opening a little bit there? You can see the expansion coming forward towards the front and covering the brick pattern where it goes blocked, but you can see all that red melty flowing mess eating it up coming this way.
Yeah.
And it's coming, you see it expanding at the bottom, and you look at the top and it tapers back in. You know, that expansion would have come up and filled that whole thing up, but it stopped right there. And you can see it eating its way on the left side of that piece coming up to the roof there. You can see that melting. Look at the weld line in the back, how it's just wrapping around it all.
Yeah.
Just crazy melt. And an aperture right to the right side of that too. You see that's spot there.
The little one at the bottom.
Yeah.
Hint of one there.
Dean and his magnifying glass.
I need to get one of them.
It just brings you right into the texture. You can really.
I refuse.
So this is back at Windsor Castle. So I showed you the one earlier where it has the section of the red brick. So I've just taken this to show you what the rest of the castle looks like and what people would tell you it's made of, which is this cooked out grey and blacks. But as you can see, even as you get further down, still actually clearly brick. And I'm gonna get a really decent file together for Windsor Castle and put it all together in a video.
Nice.
When I've got all the evidence I can find. It's one I'm going to have to do mainly boots on the ground because it's security protected. A lot of the photos are not downloadable. Yeah. So,
yeah.
But that's fine. Gives me an excuse to walk around a bit more. Yeah.
That's it.
It's literally 3 minutes from where I work, so it couldn't be more convenient, really.
You're lucky because I need to get to Oxford, and that's 30 miles away.
Yeah.
So I have to drive there.
Oxford is beautiful.
Yeah, I know. It's my next boots on the ground.
Briefly.
Yeah, my next boots on the ground will be Oxford.
Nice. So this is inside Windsor Castle, I think. I put this one as, to show the melt flood.
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't do it that way.
Sorry, Tobias. Just a quick question. Why would it be a security risk for pictures? When you're only taking pictures of external walls and internal walls?
Oh no, sorry. I mean, Yandex and stuff wouldn't let me download them.
Oh right.
I think because it's official royal residence, they're just like they don't do close ups. They don't do. There's lots of photos.
They're always around it. I don't know if you tried it, but
a couple of different ways.
If you in Yandex and you get a picture that you can't download, if you press similar, and it will take you off the page and give you similar pictures and the original picture.
Okay, and some of the others might be downloadable.
Yeah, the original picture should be downloadable.
Yeah.
Oh, right. The Yandex page. It'll be the first picture on your left-hand side will be the picture that you couldn't download. If you press it, and then it will give you the option to save, and you save it as a JPEG. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So try that.
I'll give that a go next time. Yeah.
Fred said get a magnifying glass or a 75-inch screen. I prefer to get the big screen.
Well, I want to get one of those, but prices are going up everywhere.
Black Friday.
Value of money is going down.
Exactly.
So these were windows, and that have closed up, but within here there's still some bricky colour bricks. Just here and there. In person with a decent camera, I should be able to get so much better evidence. There's hints of ghost arches. I think there's ghost arch here, which I think I've got on a better angle from the next one. Oh no, switch straight to wow. A what? bridges, like arches, seem to fare a lot better than many other things. That one's got arches within the bridges. And then, wow, that's just one enormous, very melted out, scorched brick colour.
Yeah.
And even the pathway would have been brick.
Oh,
And
it is brick.
Yeah, brick, all brick.
Yeah.
You've got some nice little randoming in this section here. And I think I'm back to the beginning.
Wow.
Very nice.
Great selection of pictures, my friend.
Yes.
Thank you. That was fun.
I thoroughly enjoyed those. They were great. Different perspective, new, fresh eyes. It's great stuff. You know, as say, we are all students and all teachers here, and it's great that we have another eagle in the nest. It's great.
Yeah.
Anyway,
thank you.
It's not my show. It's not my show.
What
am I talking about? I'm waiting to. I was supposed to be sitting there waiting to show evidence, and I'm taking the listen. Start doing the job. Do your job, otherwise you get sacked.
No, don't want that. Don't want that. No, I'll tell you what. This is so far. You know, the stream's been great. You know, Tobias, you're doing it. You're doing it well. You're bringing fire evidence. You're calm in your explanations. You're breaking it down your way. You're learning. You know, and that's what we do. That's what we're going to do here in the Melt. You know, like Spartan said, many others are going to be coming in too and doing this and getting more used to it. And then after that, it's you know, you're doing it all the time. It's just fantastic.
Yeah, after this, you'll be getting the link every day, so don't even think you can slack off.
Right? The pressure's on, Tobias. Game on, brother.
Cool.
It's all done with and said with love, Tobias.
Yes.
Believe you me, my friend.
Absolutely.
I like to nurture people and bring them on and give them confidence and let them be themselves, because you get the best out of people if you let them be themselves.
Absolutely.
Simple as that.
I agree.
So, all kudos for you for coming in. It's great to see you, and you handled yourself magnificently.
Yes.
Thank you.
That being said, Mr. Dean, I'm going to force my way to the front now and show a few bits and bobs, and then I'm going to leave you two guys to ponder what Mr. Fervent Heat has in his satchel.
Yeah. Well, I know which satchel I'm focused on.
Oh, listen, stop being a naughty boy. Anyway, so I've got a couple of, well, it was on the end of a file, so I thought I'll show these because if you didn't know, me and Dino are granddads. Right, we're granddads. So Dino's the same as me. We love kids and we love memes with kids in and stuff. So because it makes us laugh, you know what I mean? It's funny. So I found a couple, and then we're going to go into a little bit of evidence. I've got two lots of evidence. One lot is in Ireland, and other lot is just, you know me. I'll do the cornucopia of kaleidoscope kind of approach to my evidence. I can't do. I did one the other day actually. I did 50 odd pictures, but it were lighthouses though. But what evidence? What evidence? Brilliant.
Yeah, I bet you James tuned into that one.
Oh, listen, I'll put it in the group. Yeah, you should have seen it.
I'm trying.
In the group. No, it was in the group. How dare you miss my stuff, mister?
When did you put it out?
The other day.
Oh, well.
I put it in both
was
groups.
Saturday, I wasn't home.
Yeah, well, we know that. Have you been home since?
Physically, yeah, but mentally,
yeah, mentally, definitely not. Definitely, you're on holiday, mate. I don't blame you. We both need one. But yeah, I did. I put the lighthouse pictures in both groups. It might have been Monday. No, today's Monday. Might have been Saturday.
Have a good night, Meltdown Under. See you later, Brick Love.
See you later. See you later, Meltdown. Yeah, so they went in a few days ago, but you'll find them if you go in the group. So I just thought, yeah, today I'll just do it. I'm not going to even give because it's not my show. I don't have to worry about disclosures. I'll just show any shit. Anyway, so I'll just crack on. I'll throw these few little memes your way. What you laughing already? Ain't seen shit yet.
I'm getting my last bull pack ready for these.
All right, well, here we go. Then I'll just steam through. It's only a few memes and then some evidence. Hope you can see this. 3 years in jail for stealing my nose. Your Honor, you're bullshit. You're bullshit, Your Honor.
I gave it back.
Why is it so important for me to remember that cows say moo? Listen, you have to know. And they drink what? Yeah, water. Yeah, not milk, water. Come at me, bro.
That's cute. Look at him.
Come at me, bro. Oh, I love kids, man. They're great.
Come and get some.
Exactly. That feeling when you realise you don't have school tomorrow.
I remember those days.
Yeah, I was like that. I'm like that when I used to work. No work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the look you give. What type of tea do babies drink? Tit tea. He's a cheeky one. He's a cheeky one. And here we go into some evidence. Bang.
Oh, nice transition.
Yeah, of course.
Wow.
Butter you up and then hit you with the reel. And this is old world order design. And as much as they want to talk about shit, it's only molds. It's concrete molds over red bricks. If you look here where around this is bricks. So you can see the bricks underneath.
Yeah.
Right here. This area is bricks.
Yeah.
All this is concrete molds. It's finery over the red brick. This wall is heat damaged as well here. To the far right. You can see blocks here, look. Yep. Boom. Anyway, we're not going to dwell. We just look. Oh shit.
Yes.
And it's all melted downwards. It's small. It's just the top of a huge building.
Yeah.
You can clearly see all the brickwork is damaged, and you can clearly see it's scorched.
Yeah.
And it was never built by human hands. Put it that way.
That ugly tarp they got draped over the front.
Oh no, that's just shit. That's just shit. That's added.
Yeah, of course. It just takes away from the
magnificence. It's still magnificent. I mean,
of course.
All this shit here. I mean, it's a great building, but we know it's damaged. Yeah.
Wow.
You know, when you say the bricks of altered states of matter, here's a classic example of altered states of matter.
Wow.
Up here we have balloon rocks here. Look. Boom, boom, boom. And these are what we try to avoid saying is the slate look. It's just red bricks that have heat damage. They're viscous, and then the weight of what's around it makes them compress.
Squishes them all down.
Yeah, they're all compressed down on top of each other.
Yeah.
Some so compressed. If you look here, they're so compressed that they're actually dangling over. Look.
Yeah.
As you just said, it was squishing out. Look.
Yeah.
Like Play-Doh.
Yeah, like Play-Doh, it's just squishing out. And the apertures, the windows are all heat damage, as you can see.
But that's just before they'd start forming in together, I suppose.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're starting to cook. They're starting to be visible. They're going to. Some of them have. The blocks have.
You've got a few blocking, yeah.
So a few have, but on the whole, they've managed to still retain their brick-like kind of look.
Yeah.
Whereas sometimes, I mean, they don't. I mean, wow. You know,
It's all about the energy dissipation through it at the time.
How much electrical charge it could take.
Yeah.
Some just collapsed. Some just turned to ash.
Yeah.
And some have this effect. But every brick has been disrupted. Oh my days! Tell me how they built this place. I'll just. I can't stop laughing. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, I don't know the narrative of this place, but whatever narrative they want to come up with, it's going to be crap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's going to be crap. They're going to tell you, oh, there was an eccentric oil millionaire who decided to build his house out of odd-shaped bricks and seashells.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apart from the big solid red brick in the back top part.
Oh
section.
yeah. This bit here, all these red bricks in here, you know.
Just want that bit brick, but all the rest.
Yeah. All the rest has to be this deformed shit. And I also want it leaning backwards, please.
Yeah, exactly.
Please make it lean backwards.
I like to stand at 15 degrees.
Exactly. I used to be a sailor, and we never had level seas, so I'm used to standing at 15 degrees.
Good night, Mark. Have a good one, brother.
Did you see how I made that rhyme? Did you see how I made it rhyme? Oh, you have to watch it on
Yes, I did.
Anyway, it's a fantastic example of old world order buildings that's coming to the X Factor event.
Yeah,
for sure. Look at these huge blocks here. It's fantastic, and they can't build like this ever.
No.
You do get the imitated buildings with the stone cladding look on the outside, but that's, you know, obviously that's idiots wanting to make their house look like a disaster zone.
Like Fred says, even the old world buildings are melted. It's a million times better than the crap we build now.
Oh, of course. Here, look. Here's a classic example here. It's made of red bricks, but look, you can see the concrete mold encapsulation at the end here. Look, very complex, but it's only molds. Molds. See the red brick behind? It's only mold. It's just a facade. But it was very cleverly done.
And then on top of that, they would then place whatever decoration.
You see this here to the right. This is the decoration that goes on top of this.
Right.
See? Yeah. It's like, you know, it fits into the.
So they want us to believe that there's, you know, individual artisans going to these places and standing on ladders and painting like this, whereas actually they just came in and stuck it on.
And stuck it on like a fucking poster, you know. They're just, you know, one of these stick-on things.
Yeah.
These laminate things, they just stuck it on.
And like a lot of the magnificent statues, and they're just molds as well, aren't they? So
they're all molds. It's all molds, mate. Don't believe the hype in these people. They tell lots of lies.
They're really good molds.
Oh yeah, of course. They're the top class molds. So I mean, don't forget they invented the shit, so it had to be good.
But when you get to the core of it, it's all red brick.
Yeah, it's all red brick.
Yeah.
Again, here, classic example. Why is this door so fucking small and at an angle? And why is the bricks all turned into cobbles, or the cobbled look, and huge blocks at the bottom? And why are these bricks different from these bricks up here that are balloon rocked? Please don't believe the hype. There was a bad thing happened here not so long ago. Because to me, this building looks fairly new. The brickwork. It's fairly new, apart from the damaged areas. Obviously, you know, they've been transformed by the electrical and heat damage. But it still these bricks don't look old. It's not ancient. This is not ancient ruins.
No.
How can it be?
Ancient is another one of those indoctrination words.
For sure.
Wow.
Yeah, and this is in France, the side of the building, the angle, melting downwards, brick flood. This is all balloon rocks. Boom. Over the stucco's been removed. The heat. The rest of it's up here. The stucco's not too bad. Red bricks up, melted red bricks here. Whatever this building is here, melted red bricks. I have to see. My eyes. I wish my eyes didn't see. I could have a day off. Sometimes I don't even ever seen that classic film, The Man with the X-ray Eyes.
Yes.
Now I feel like I can't shut them off. I can't fucking shut these bastards off, mate. Wherever I go, I'm always seeing it. If I'm watching TV, I'm seeing it. You know, I'm talking to someone at the supermarket. I'm seeing melted red bricks over their shoulder. I'm like, oh my God, please.
Yeah.
I'm being haunted by these red bricks everywhere. Because they are everywhere you go. Everywhere you go.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just want to fly through this. Look, again, look, the arch in relatively good fashion. But look what's around it. Look at these bricks around it. Look how these corner ones have just come up to here and then stopped. And then you've got this edge of these bricks expanded into the wanting to go over these red bricks here because you can't see the edge. Look,
Right.
the edge has been taken out by the expansion. Look, heat damage. I mean, look up here. Look, days. You can just find as much. Look, these are turned slatey, like slate. Look, here, and look at the cobbles here. Wow, these are red bricks that have melted and melted and melted to this size, and then you know, and then densified there. It's great. But you know me, I'm always looking for the next thing.
Yes.
I'm sure I showed you these pictures.
Oh, I've seen. Yeah, this one I know.
Yeah, I'm sure I showed these pictures, but I just grabbed the file because it had the baby pictures to start with. My real evidence is on Ireland. It's the other part of it. That's why I'm just gonna quickly kind of speed through this. Just give people a ghost apps here. Look, that's an arch here. Some kind of madness here. Look, it's churning outwards. It's melting out. It's coming out, expanding outwards. The bricks are all starting to get hot and expand. Look, this one's swelling outwards. This one has gone more elongated. And look at the red here and the carbon 14. It's incredible. And then this arch with the bottoms turned to blocks. Yeah. Fantastic. Why? Because the heat is closest to the bottom. Yep. These are affected more because they're closest to the heat.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at these huge blocks here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeesh.
So different from these more balloon rocks, more ballooning ones here. These are proper blocks.
Yeah. A lot more uniform.
Yeah. Again, we've got different states of matter in such a close proximity to each other.
Yep.
Fantastic. Oh man, please. Why did I have to get these eyes? Do you know what? I believe I earned them.
Right. Yeah.
For having a hard life, he said, right, you can have the truth eyes. You're gonna see the truth.
They sound great. Here they are. Oh, really?
Listen. you wait, Tobias. Give it a couple of weeks, and you'll be, fully into it. You'll be saying the same thing. Why me? Why my eyes?
Yeah.
I can't turn them off.
Yeah, I know how that goes.
I have to wear dark glasses all the time. Again, we don't need to really give explanations because the pictures speak for themselves. But this is significant damage, and again, the arches around the tops of the windows always seem to, and these here there's a square one. Square one. No, damage here. Yeah. Heat expansions pulled them in. It's supposed to be windows.
This is one of those squinty pictures. You look at it and you squint a little bit and you can see the color differentials, the way the energy is flowing.
Expanding. This huge segment of red bricks here, and you've got to understand that this is just this, but in a different state. It's very easy. Very easy. Again, damage to the bricks. Red bricks even puffed up around the arches. Concrete mold up grades. Look, the heat expanded. You can tell by it was viscous. Look at the surface.
Yes.
Very rough and looks like it's trying to split apart here. Look, there. Trying to pull apart there.
Yeah.
It's the nature of the beast, and all the bricks are damaged and heat expanded as well. But it's a nice effect. I wouldn't mind living in this one.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't want to live in this one. I wouldn't want to live in the turmoil that this is that's happened to this building, because the bricks have all been damaged in such a way that they don't even look like bricks now. People say they went away and found all these pebbles, all the same size, to make this building. Really?
Yeah.
Really? Is that what they did? Because I can see, if you look here, I can see red brick in here.
Yeah.
Right there.
It's right there.
And there. This is all heat expansion of red bricks. All of it.
Yeah.
There's one there. You know, like your loaf of bread starting to proof. Starting to heat up.
Yes.
The yeast is starting to form put the air in the bread. Starts to rise, starts to expand. Same thing. Same thing. Oh my God, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Wow. How easy is it to understand now?
Yeah.
Yeah, look, this is part of a building. More building back here. Look at the damage here. Start to drip. Cooked out carbon 14 stains, very viscous. Look at the length of some of these. We won 12 because I want to get onto Ireland. That's mortar snot for you.
Look at all that.
This is mortar cooked and flowing out between the bricks.
Yes.
I've seen it before. Carbon 14 stained on these chunks here. But this is great stuff here.
Yeah.
It's just titivation really for you naughty boys. Look again.
Look at
that. This is we need to call it melt porn or something.
Yeah.
Brick porn. Brick porn. Brick porn. I'm giving you brick porn and making you all addicts.
Yes.
This probably isn't the best timing, but I need to pop off for a moment.
It's all right.
Just got to go to the bathroom, not brick porn related.
Not brick porn related. Okay, mate, no worries. We'll just turn the page if that's okay. I can hear Dean's chair clicking again, so you know what that means, guys. Again, this is all brick ash.
Look at that.
Great stuff. I think I showed these before. Some of them anyway. I mean, look at the damage.
Yeah.
It's incredible. I have to get a ladder to go from here to here. This is all chunks of melted building. And this is just devastated here. The carbon 14 stains everywhere. And obviously, you saw around the other side, this is all mortar snot. Yeah. Coming out from between the bricks. Great. Again, a little bit of a clearer shot. Clearly see the bricks are all damaged in a fashion that they didn't build it like that.
No. Oh, yeah, look at that.
You know. I don't think I've shown this particular batch, Dina. I would have remembered this picture, showing this picture, because I'm slightly moist.
Rightfully so. My God, look at that.
Oh man,
melty.
I'm incognito. I'm helping my buddy out. I'm just helping my buddy out. I just thought I'd throw up some pictures for you, mate.
I love you too, man.
Look at all this melt here.
Look at that.
You know, this is the skin has been removed. This is the brick ash. This is the churned out bricks here. Yeah. This is the skin here. The grey stuff and the brown stuff or the khaki stuff is what's under the bricks. Yeah. Seen that a few times again. Same place, but you can just clearly see that huge ropes and melt. This is a ghost app here.
Close-ups of the ghost apps. Look at that. That's brilliant.
Here.
Yeah.
One there. Oh, no, that's a viscous hole there. That's one here. That might be one as well that's expanded, curled inwards. Yeah. Down here, look. 1, 2, 3.
Right under the ladder.
Yeah. One here, 2. Oh, no. Yeah. Too much. I'm getting excited.
Yeah. Look at the stairs.
Of course it's stairs. You know it now. We know it now. I showed this same sort of arrangement in China.
Yes.
Like we had steps to the side and a big lump of shit like this on the other, right next to it, and you can clearly see this is the heat expanded steps.
Yeah.
And no brick lines. Brick lines, wire up, brick lines here, brick lines this way. That looks like an aperture here.
Wow.
Boom. Ghost apertures all here. Look, in this area thing.
Yeah.
You've got columns, an archway here that's on an angle.
Mm-hmm.
This looks like the top of a dome here.
Yeah.
Right where I'm certain, right above my arrow.
I see.
Boom. Yeah. Looks like it. It says, don't quote me for 100%, but this is incredible. Ghost apertures in here. Look.
You got a couple of them in there.
Yeah. Oh man. What else have we got? Let's turn the page. Uh-oh.
Shit, man.
I can't remember the photos. So it's a surprise to me now.
My God.
It's a
Look at that.
surprise to me. Yeah, man. Oh wow. That's melty.
Yeah.
Melty. Islands are tops of melted buildings.
Yep.
See the huge arch? See the huge brick lines, block lines, remnants of the building, top of the building here, remnants here.
Yep.
Carbon 14 scavengers. And if you look, I believe, get your magnifier out, Dean.
Right.
Look in these areas here. I believe these might be bits of building here.
They look like it.
Along the edge here as well.
The brown looking bricky. Yeah.
Right.
You can see
here.
definition in them.
I can see apertures in them, mate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Apertures in them.
And they're there because it's too cooked out for the grass to grow on them right there.
That's it. This is tops of buildings as we see. Let's see what's next. Oh, another close up. Another close up. It's again all land is melted building.
Yeah.
And look at this shit here.
Nice.
And so I can't remember the pictures. I can't remember the file. Sorry. Oh right, that's the end of it.
Wow.
Inspector.
Wow.
But I've not finished. We've got to get to Ireland.
Amazing.
Can you see this? Can you see this?
Oh yes.
Yeah. Some pictures of Ireland. This is obviously old world order infrastructure.
Yep.
We can see the damage to the bricks clearly. But I just like the way these plants have just crawled up here and took over. Yeah. It must be so nourishing there.
Yeah.
To eat old smelly bricks. Uh-oh.
Wow.
Tech.
Yes.
It's called tech.
Sure is.
Now, in my appendices, I have the names of all these buildings, but for all intents and purposes, and you know why I'm not giving the names.
Yes.
And I can't remember. And these two files were sat next to each other, and I couldn't, for the life of me, think what was in them. And I thought, you know what, we'll show them tonight and see what's what.
Okay.
But look at this building; it's magnificent.
Yeah,
This is all technology, all tech. I mean, look at the way it's set up. All these horseshoe magnets. It's horseshoe magnets, and up here, look, they're everywhere.
Yeah,
they're everywhere.
Even in the highlighted gold pieces, you see the bar coming down into the black stuff. It's tech. It's component.
It has to be. It has to be component. Yeah. And then we go from that to what the hell are you doing in the middle of nowhere? Oh, it's a church. It's
absolute
a church.
no-go.
And look, they've even got the audacity to put seating there. Who the fuck is going to come? Got a helicopter in. Oh, listen, my life. It's a disgrace. The way they treat us with about this knowledge in history is there's no way. Oh, look at all the shit behind. It's all melted building.
Yeah.
This is the last fragment of this huge, enormous building, man. Wow, wow, wow. See, the flow lines are incredible.
Yeah.
A-frames are incredible. Huge building. I mean, it's monstrous. Absolutely monstrous. And again, set up as a grid. Grid components. It's a Taj Mahal,
Monstrous.
Yep.
I believe.
Oh man.
Wow,
All
okay.
this here is just sitting on brick flood.
Yeah.
This is grid component.
With the water and the pillars
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the arch at a certain
more melted
distance
building
away
behind.
and-
Yeah.
Exactly. It's all set up as a grid.
Last night, or was it last? Yeah, last night I showed a pic of the oldest picture of the Taj Mahal,
Yeah.
and it was a foreground shot looking out towards the Taj Mahal, but everything in the foreground, right to left, was nothing but melted buildings.
Yeah, of course.
You won't see it now; it's all cleaned up.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Yeah, it's all been cleaned. All this has all been stripped back and stuff. Even back here, behind it and across the water, that's all been stripped back. If you look at earlier photos, there's more grid components.
in fact, that picture was from across the river, looking towards us.
Looking this way, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a great shot as well. Again, more concrete molds. The guy from the video posts, he was saying that the molds with their depiction of semantics and how things can affect you with the sound. So they put it on the molds in the buildings as well.
Yes.
Grid component. Can we say it looks like a grid component?
Understand semantics making
Yeah.
in the molds
Yeah.
isn't that difficult if you just play
Yeah.
the certain frequency into the material as it's solidifying, then it just
It just sets in that frequency. I thought this was very interesting. A lot of people take their time to work it out, but it is it's housing. It looks like a grid, a computer motherboard, but it's not. It's an actual housing estate.
Yeah.
These are all houses.
wow.
All houses, and one little roundabout. Wow. I mean, I would not like to live there. Maybe they set these up,
no.
but you know, future cities. Every country's got these future cities that they've built that no one lives there yet. You know, very fucking ominous that is. I'm telling you.
Yes.
You know, is that for when they murder?
You're gonna go play on the roundabout.
Yeah, you know what that's for?
It's the only place there is to go and play.
Listen, you know what that's for? They did it in the past. They murdered the parents and stole the children. So be careful.
Yeah.
They'll murder you, take your children and put them in one of these places, like battery farms. Get it? Like a battery farm.
Well, it's Slough where I live. Slough's being smart seed.
Yeah. Listen, I ain't going nowhere where I need to be showing anything to anybody. I ain't going. I'd rather live out in the wild. This is Ireland, and one fantastic fireplace. Look at that. Well, it's not a fireplace, but they've made it into one. Look at the back of the fireplace. It's red bricks.
Yep.
Oh, Bamalama, Bamalama, Bamalama.
Yeah.
And you look at that. If the tech that they had, what we know as fireplaces is carbon burning. Those things in these old buildings, they were heated from a different heat, a more conduction heat.
You're not going to build your beautiful fireplace to burn it, are you?
Yeah, the whole thing would be blackened from the fucking soot and shit.
You're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. This is all.
Possibly,
what's happening there is
radium.
Right. They had mercury balls in these places.
Yeah, there was tech in there.
It was technology to heat these places. They would never use fire in these ornate, wonderful. Even though they're concrete molds, they would just never do that. You're defeating the object. And don't forget, these people made this place, so they had ways and means. Again, old world order.
Yeah.
Melted, and now a garden centre. It's now your local garden centre. Look at it.
Yes. Backside of a Lowe's somewhere.
Look at this shit here at the back. This is definitely a grid component, but look at this Is it 3 or 4? No, 3. With the central one coming across. Oh man, please! I built that. Oh, exquisite.
Yeah.
And it's just the top.
Wow.
It's just the top.
That's just the top. Yeah.
It's just the top. Everything else is melted down underneath. And look, they put their bloody crosses on there. That weren't a cross up there. And it was tech, but it wasn't a cross.
No.
Now look, put crosses and moons on them now, don't they?
Yeah.
Depending on where you are in the realm.
Yeah.
Fucking inverters, stealers of antiquity. I want to get Indiana Jones on them to give them the whip. Give them the fucking whip in their fucking backsides, mate.
Yeah,
I
right.
thought the crosses and the crescent moons were to do. Oh no, I thought specifically beneficial to conducting electricity.
I don't know. I mean, we see these crosses everywhere in buildings and in impossible locations, sunk into the backs of buildings and stuff. It could well be, you know, another form of channeling into.
My thinking is that the cross is original and the understanding in the religion's been added.
Oh yeah. I believe that as well.
Yes.
Because don't forget, they inherited everything and they repurpose everything.
Yes.
So you know, and we do see the cross. Yeah. The cross in some very, very unusual places, and some and you know with dates around 705 and 760, which is round about the ballpark figure for this event, I think.
Yes.
So yes, they have usurped the cross and used it for their own nefarious means.
Yes.
As a form of mind control to the sheep.
Yes.
But in older day, in the old world, as you say, as we probably know, it was probably used for something totally different from what it is now.
And with that time differential of 1,000 years, that puts you around the date you were just talking about, Spartan, earlier.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So I need more time to fucking research. I mean, my time is just gets eaten up, and then you know what's happening here, Dean. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I just wanted to show these buildings perched on the side of a melted building. But pretty at night, very pretty at night. Who want to live there though? Athens. Melted buildings, melted grid components. Melted building, melted grid components. When you see columns, you know it's melted grid components.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to build their house here? Not me.
Mm-hmm.
And why would you need what are these steps? So how did you get these steps in here?
Right.
The ones right close to the water.
Yeah.
And how did you get to them?
Right.
That's the first and foremost. This is sheer wall here.
Yeah.
And this is all melted out here. So how did you get to here?
Yeah. It's all hollowed out underneath too.
Yeah. Yeah, like you can see hollow here, hollow here. Got apertures down here. Nice place, but not for me. Ooh, eye candy.
Yeah.
I love eye candy, mate. Because you look at it, for me, I look at it and I can kind of transport myself back to when it was in its heyday.
Right.
Just by looking at the wonderful buildings.
Yeah.
I mean, and what about this whopper?
Right.
A building. Remember, we had the building in the shape of a bird.
Yep.
And now we've got a building in the shape of a fucking bottle. I'll tell you what, these old world order builders certainly amused themselves when they came to the designing of such extravagant. You can only call them follies, really.
Right.
You know, I mean, yes, there's someone maybe living in there now, but for all intents and purposes, who wants to live in a round room? Not me. I'd go crazy. I feel like a hamster.
Literally running up the walls.
Yeah, I couldn't live there. I'm sorry. Might be nice in the summer to be up here on the cork.
Oh yeah.
But you know, this is just one edge of this building. It goes back here because it's all the same design. Yeah. These wonderful fluted handrails. It's incredible. I love the way they build, man.
Yeah.
Again, we've seen this before.
Right.
See these hands, see the damage to the bottom of the hands. Look, this is all melted red brick here. You see brick lines here.
Yep.
Let's see this huge building here. How'd they build this part in here? This pocket of survival here. How'd they get it in? Birds of a feather, flock together. Look, fly high, fly straight. There we go. There we are. And move on. Again, we've seen this. Shigara rock again.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Look at that.
Wow.
Nothing says grid component than that. But them domes are all brick. The domes are all brick.
Yeah.
You can tell it's grid. Look at the patterning. Look at the way that these flutes come out on all of them. And these smaller ones have got the horseshoe magnet. Look. Boom, 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 all around in here.
Wow.
Towers to the domes.
Yep.
Oh, Italy. Italy, this is Italy. Again, why would you put grass on your roof?
Right. I would make one hell of a grow up out of that spot. Right? Oh, shit.
Grow shit out your own roof, mate. That would be great.
Oh, man.
It's crazy. Oh, I love it. Meltology is king. Meltology is king. And they put the elevator right onto a melted building, of course.
Look at that. They anchored it to the melted building.
Of course. And no, the melted building ain't going nowhere.
Yep.
And then, obviously, they didn't do these steps, though.
No.
This is all part of this melted building, but they make it a tourist attraction now, don't they?
Yeah.
And charge you lots of yen. Uh-oh, it's our friend. The Freedom Tower in Tokyo, built in between 74 and 76 by the Tokyo Building Construction Company, which is the biggest crock of shit in the world. There is not one construction photo or one person, and just look at the thing itself.
Right.
And we're talking in the 70s. There's no way.
No.
Right. No way. We'll move on. Exquisite.
Yeah.
Lavish. You know.
Decadence.
A propensity of going overboard. Because if I said to my decorator, I just want a little touch of elegance, and I come back and he's done this, I'd be like, what the fuck have you done to my house?
Yeah.
Well, you said elegance. Yes, I know. But this is elegance on LSD.
Yes. Yes.
It is. Just look at how much work is going on in this place. It's just madness. Look at these lovely 4 columns here. Wow. This brocade style around these in this archway pattern. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Oh, it's and the wood. Fantastic. I can't keep looking at it, so I'm getting moist. The opulence is just out of this world.
Yep.
I mean, to even think about this design and to look at this here. Wow, these inlays are brilliant. Oh, man. And of course,
shit.
They knew how to build a stairway. And the column, mate. They knew how to build a stairway, a column, and a balustrade or a balcony. And then all these inlays are fantastic.
Yeah.
Brilliant stuff. Brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
And is this the Romeo and Juliet balcony?
Yeah.
Could be. But I know one thing, these bricks are all damaged. All damaged. Yeah. Damaged. They're all damaged. Wonderful example. I think we showed this. It was debating what this is.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Some form of tech, for sure. Yeah, more opulence.
Mm-hmm.
More grandeur. Look at this. Look at this.
Look at that.
How did they get this? Because this is melted. It looks like melted brick.
Yeah, it does. Yes. Look how it welds into the stairs going down.
That's what I mean. This is like this isn't section. This is one piece.
That's the stairs are connected to that banister.
Yeah.
You can see the brick in when you tighten in on the weld bit where the stairs meet down there.
Oh,
you can see the red brick in there, the fading in that.
Oh yeah, it's all here. Look. All here. Look at this edge. Wow. See, this edge runs right into this step.
Yeah.
Oh no, these striations. I'm thinking God went across.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. As I said, these we can't trust the dates on anything. It's may but just be heat damage to red bricks. Because obviously this is marble.
Yeah.
Some sort of marble. And
it would be interesting to see underneath that carpet.
Yeah. See what's there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've shown this before. Yeah, see the brick dome.
Yeah.
Semantics here, not in the pattern. Here and here, replicated. See the horseshoe magnets, as my man says, horseshoe magnets.
Yeah.
And see the bricks. Boom, boom, boom. More of the same, more opulence.
Yeah.
See that this is telling you, we deal with the sound of tomorrow.
Yeah.
Look what happened to my building. I got a bit of a lean on.
Yeah.
I showed this before and I said it before. Look at the bottom door should be up there. The bottom bit just
Dr. Seuss is renting that one out.
Yeah. Look, this window's straight and this window's bent.
Yeah.
It's being squeezed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's sunk down.
Custom job on those windows.
Of course. Remember this one? Yeah. Remember this one? Madness. Yeah. This is a madness. We won't dwell on the others. We'll be here for a while. This is New York.
Yep, that's Central Park.
Central Park. Look how everything else around it's set up in the grid fashion. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. All that's changed is they're built on the ruins.
Yes.
That's all that's changed. Wonderful. Look at this building, Dina.
Yeah.
Oh, so lush.
Is that the Sears Tower?
I'm not sure.
I
don't know. I don't know American buildings that well. But it wouldn't surprise me. Again, more crazy, look. You've got plants growing all over the top of it.
Wow.
It's old world as well,
yeah.
believe you me.
Look,
there's more of it, look.
Yes. Oh, you can tell down at the right corner, you can see the walkway in there.
Yeah. Yeah, look. Now, would you live there, Dean? I think I would. I think I'd be quite happy. I bet it's a quite happy little community if there's
why you couldn't be anything else but.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'd be smoking. I'd smoke weed all day and sit up the top here, mate, looking at people.
Look at that.
So why aren't you smoking weed? And then if they're not smoking weed, I'd be casting aspersions on them.
Yeah.
You bloody lightweight.
Looks like a great place to grow it too.
Oh yeah, you lightweight. Come up here and smoke with me. And again, this is the picture that I really love.
Oh yeah, I remember this one. We went in depth on that bottom left one.
Oh man, it's just such a picture.
Yeah,
just proving that it's old world. This, we debated this.
Yeah,
we won't look at the bottom left yet. We debated these steps for a long time.
Oh yeah,
they came in afterwards, and we never had the right angle. Look at this shit here.
Yeah.
We never had the right angle, but then this picture surfaced.
Yes.
Wow.
There it is. There's your evidence. It's all evidence, but that's
clearly it's a pocket of
smoking
survival,
gun, if you will.
Pocket of survival from the X Factor event of the original building. Yeah. They never. How could they ever build that with those bricks? No way. Heat damaged bricks as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's not happening. It's not potatoes. It's gravy. Big, huge doors, incredible concrete molds, and all damaged. This is Florence, I believe.
Yeah.
And Florence is noted for its architecture.
Yeah.
It's architecture.
Yep. Yep.
Hey, listen, Dino.
On top and below it. Yeah.
Hey, listen, Dino.
Yeah.
Old Spartan's getting a bit tired, mate.
Well, I'll tell you what. Wow. And, tonight was really I kind of explained it in the beginning of the stream, it was a pressure for me technically, tech-wise, because I was dealing with some stuff. And, but I got in, and fucking my main goal was to do that.
Oh, yeah.
But Spartan, with the setup and everything that you've done, again, thank you. I love you. You're such a kind person, and you make it easy, but you make it tough easy. Very fucking easy.
Well, I want you to grow from every stream.
Yeah. And this helped me because the pressures, over everything you've done, everything I've followed you on clear up to now, all this, the time that you spent just doing it, getting it together and putting it out, I'm now going, holy fucking shit. How you've done it is just incredible. And I can only strive to get a fraction of what you've ever done.
Listen, don't worry about that, mate. It's all about bringing you on, giving you confidence. That
you've done that, and you're keeping on doing that. So just let you know that.
No, it's family, isn't it? You help family. It's no problems. Big shout out to Tobias again for coming in. Yes. It was great. Your evidence was fantastic, mate. And you'll be getting the link along with everybody else as normal. So you come in if you get in. You get in if you come in. It's all good. It's all good. Back to Dean, because it's not my show.
Right on. I'm just going to cruise through the chat here, of course. I am Nancy. Everybody, Brick Love, first and foremost. I am Nancy. Of course, Tobias peeking through the veil and connecting the dots. Try to grab his link, post it up on the page. He's in there. Tobias, check him out. Dervo C, good to see you, Derv. Alchemos 83. There we go. Holistic Media. Purple Spliff. Claire, there you are. Just a second here. Clarodendron. I'll read it out. There's a new one. I haven't seen much before. What we got? I went down the melted brick road and now I can't unsee it. I want to unsee it anyways. It must have looked amazing in its unburnt prime. Yeah. Yeah, we've discussed this many times before, Claire. The evidence is just overwhelming. A lot of these pics, it's mind-blowing to say the least, paradigm shifting, to put it bluntly. We can only imagine what this place looked like. We can only deal with what we see it as now. I'm glad you've got the eyes to see. Changes your perspective on everything. So welcome. And you can't unsee it, darling. You already saw it. So Brick Love. Who else we got in here? Alchemos 83. Yeah, X marks the spot. X Factor marks the spot, most definitely. Our Crazy Journey again. Bill or Blimp. Bill Miller Flip. Good to see you again. I remember you. Yeah. Eli, of course. Quantum. Fred. Just going up the chain here, going up the flight path of the Eagle Eye crew. Mark was in. Our Melted Reality again. Many others. Thank you for joining in the melt with me, Fervent Heat. Tobias, again, brother, you brought it. You brought it. And you helped me do this tonight. And right here, man. There he is.
Again, mate.
Just talking with the crew.
Oh, you good?
Yeah.
You good, mate. I just thought I'd just drop in and just say good night to everybody.
Right on, man.
It's always wonderful to come in, and it's great to come in on Fervent's own little show here, and I will be back on his show again, no doubt. Thanks for having me on, Fervent. I hope you enjoyed it. It's been okay. I've enjoyed it myself. It's been good.
We had some laughs. We had some good, great evidence tonight.
Yeah, of course, as we always do. Big shout again to the Eagle Eye crew and everybody over at Melted Red Brick University and Mountains and Melted Buildings. All the ads and mods and all the members. Big shout out to Jen, Sheepu, Mark, James, Ivaldas, Deborah. The list is endless. Anyway, that's me gone. You know what? Because of your technical issues tonight, you're doing your In the Melt tomorrow night.
I better get busy.
Yeah, you best do. I'll be in with you. So
man, I can't wait to do it again.
Exactly. And I'll be in contact with you sort of around the usual time tomorrow morning.
Okay. Got to fly to work early, but you know when to catch me.
Yeah, I want to catch you at coffee time, mate.
I'll get in, log in, so you know I'm up.
All right, and cool. Because I know you get up early, so I'm not sure what time you get up. Sometimes so I kind of guess wing it. I'll wait to see that first comment in the chat or something, or in the group, and I think, he's up. I'll grab him. You have a cup of coffee and a chin wag like old women. Anyway, I'm out of here. Listen, one love, brick love, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Spartan Red out. Good night, my brother. Look at that. There he was. There he is. There he goes. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Tomorrow night again here in the Melt with me, Fervent Heat. I'm going to break this thing down tonight after the stream, make sure everything's up and running good, no problems. I'm comfortable with it. But thank you again, Eagle Eye crew. Thank you very much. Brick love to everybody. I'll send out the links. If you get them, please come in. If you can't, understand. But anyway, see you tomorrow night. Fervent Heat out.